Hi guys, my name's John, pool enthusiast, do a ton of drills down here in my basement. I'm trying to improve my pool game at all times, and I was going to show you a system I purchased. I'm in no way affiliated with this, don't have anything to do with the company, so I hope they don't mind me doing this, but I kind of like this system a lot, and I wanted to share it with everybody else because I think it can help a lot of people out there if you're willing to put the money and the time into it. Most of us, if you're a pool enthusiast and you do a lot of drills, we use these little peel and stick on stickers, and after so long your pool table looks like it's got chicken pox because you've got so many of these all over the place. These work great. They're a cheap alternative. There's nothing wrong. Good Lord, I've done it for years. But I've stepped up and I found this and really just fell in love with it. It's made by a software developer and a pool former pro that has a school, I think out in Portland or something. Again, like I said, I'm not affiliated with these guys. I'm a fan of their product. So, I know the guy that has the pool school. Hey, he's developed a lot of information for this. So I was going to take a second, just kind of show you guys what I'm excited about. It's menu driven. Got a mouse. You just right click. It brings up your menu here. I'll go to table. It brings up another. One thing I've asked them to work on is it brings that table up down here. And these guys are pretty decent. I've asked for a couple of little, improvements that I think could help. I mean, I'm in no way, I don't know software or anything like that. It's just things that, being a pool player, that, hey, I'd like to, can you do this with it? And they're very, receptive to things like that. For instance, though, all I do is this is some preloaded stuff or things that I have put on there. It brings up a directory, and then I can just choose what drills or what things I'm going to look at. And I know this is probably hard to see on here, but for instance, I've got a folder for aiming, a Burt Kenister workout. If I go in Burt's, I did his 60-minute workout, his long game, his short game, and his middle game. I put those on here myself. It takes almost no time. You save it right to the little CPU, the little box computer thing. Very easy to do. And here you can just see, this is the 60-minute workout right here. I didn't put all the fun stuff on it like you'll see some of the others, because this is something I do, and I've done this workout so many times that I didn't need it. But I've got a little text box right here. If I don't remember what this drill is, I click that, read exactly what I typed in here, and it, now I remember, okay, that's what I got to do, and then I do the workout. Now, if I want to go to the next drill in this system, strictly hit a little button, it goes. I've got a little keyboard right here. I strongly suggest you get it to, makes it so much easier. But you can see it changed the drill. I've got my text box still here if I want to look at it. I've got a target right down here. So the goal is to make this come around and make my cue ball land up in my target. And again, you just go to the next drill. So there's a target. I've got to make it in the corner, come around 3 rails and hit right here on that target again. And then I make a little spreadsheet up that I keep track of everything for myself. But this is something that I have put in, so you can see it's not as fancy, and you'll see some of the others that the ICA training, I think that's the name of it. It's ICA Illuminated Cueing Arts is the name of the company, and I think their website is icatraining.com. Very cool. They've got a video that will show you some other things on it too. But I like I said, I'm excited and just wanted to share this with people. For instance, let's look here. We've got an aiming one. This is one you can buy from them. Right here. If you don't know what we're doing, again, we look at the text box, and it tells you, okay, the objective of this exercise is to pocket the ball as it do. So basically what you're doing is your cue ball goes here on the C1 position, your object ball goes here, and then start here. You've got to make it, then come over to 2. Make it, come 3, 4, 5, and 6, so it's working around. C1, and then another cue ball position for C2. Made it a little harder. C2 is always harder, C3 gets a little harder even. If I want to change and go to the next one, See how simple it is? Now, very cool. If I want to tire working on this pocket, I always have trouble with the other side. You can hit horizontal. Now it's the same drill, just in a different pocket. If I want to go vertical, now it's same drill. Now my object ball is down here. So I'm working around the table. I'm not just working one shot. You know, you're doing the left side and the right side. I think that's very important. I know I have trouble with that sometimes. You know, one way is a whole lot easier for me than the other side. As soon as you're done with this module, and again, you can see this is a module that you can buy from them, and I did. I bought a lot of their modules. I really enjoy. This one was strictly just an aiming one. Let's look here and see what others. Oh, something very cool. A lot of you know Dr. Dave. Here's his, let's see, which one do I want to start with? Exam 1, Fundamentals. This is his, Dr. Dave's, his Billiard University exam. So everything is on here. You don't have to lay it out. As soon as you do this one, you do a 10. It's a progressive, and it tells you exactly what to do and where you're shooting. Next drill, same thing. Gives you marks on here, tells you what you can do. I wish you could see it a little better on here. But you can continue to see that every drill, and there's a lot of information on this table right here. So this is the wagon wheel right here, where you hit here, you gotta make the ball and make your cue ball touch each individual section here. So this is Dr. Dave's. This was a free module that came with it. Dr. Dave, I guess, allowed them to put it on here at no charge. So very cool. I try to do this thing probably once a month, once every other month, just to see if I'm improving or not. Let's go and see what else is on here. Again, I'm gonna see if, you know, I've asked them to move this up so you don't have to move it every time. Here's some ICA right here. See, oh, this is a brand new one. I just bought this one the other night. Very cool. Seek and hide safety challenge. You can see that cue balls here, object balls here. He tells you exactly what to do. Cue ball should come down here, and the object ball is going to be hiding behind these two blocker balls. And I know that's hard to see, but again, and tells you how you want to hit the cue ball. I wish I could see this better, but how you want to hit the cue ball, tells you where to hit it, what speed to hit it also. So there's a little graph right here that tells you all that information. Again, I can vertical or horizontal this, and then here's my next one. And there is a ton of these on here. I haven't even started with this one yet, but I was just kind of running through it last night, and you can see there's a lot of different safeties, and you know, safety is just something that I really wanted to practice on, so this was a good module, good purchase for me. I can clear it, get everything off the table, go back, show you a few more things. I don't want to take up everybody's time. Let's see here, kicks and banks are on here that I've purchased. They're pattern change, position, safety. Oh, something very cool they just did too is Tor Lowry. If you're a Tor fan, you know, he's got his pattern book, and I have it here. He came out with let's see, can you see it okay? The Tor's pattern book right here, Patterns and Puzzles. Great book. If you don't have it, you ought to pick it up. But you come in here, and all these, I went wrong here, sorry. I got talking and excited. Let's try this again. So here, Tor, 8-ball patterns right here. So if we want to go here, and I'm just going to click on, and there's every pattern is in here. So this whole book is in here. So I'm just going to click on one here so I don't have to go. This is a pattern right here. You take cue ball in hand, it tells you where to put the balls at. If you don't know what drill this is or what it is, you hit D for drill, and it tells you here, this is an 8-ball pattern, 3 balls, and it's page 181 in this book. So if I go real quick to page 181, you need this book too. So this book doesn't come with that one, so I had to buy this separately. But you can see exactly 13 balls there, 9 balls there, 12 and 8's right here, 7 and 6. I'll get rid of the drill here so you don't have to see that. But it's exactly on here. Now, if you want, Tor tells you how to run it on the next page here. So you have to have the book if you want to learn how to run it the way he suggests. So, but this is something brand new, very cool. Matter of fact, I bought this last night too. I think this just went on last night, and I bought it last night just to try. So I haven't started with it, but I had that book before and was putting my own patterns on every time I'd come in here. It's real easy to do. Here, let's clear it and just kind of show you some stuff. For instance, if I wanted to put a pattern on here, here's a grid of the table. I hope you can see that. I can come up here, put balls in, and I can see exactly. So I might want the cube, the 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do a few here. And then I can come in here and just put it, so I can see exactly where it was in that grid. Real easy to move them around. And then I can save this. So I can come back to this same pattern over and over. You can also make it lock in on every half or every center point if you want. That makes it real nice for setting up patterns too. Easy to get rid of the grid and go back. One thing I'll do is, let's see if I want to, and you can always come in here. I don't do this much. So there, now you can tell, okay, that ball's going into that pocket. And you can move all this around. It gives you aiming. And then I could write text on this. So I've got to make it, let's see, how do I do that? It's been a while since I did, because I don't usually set up this. It's just me working down here. But you can do that. So what I'll do is set up a simple little drill, for instance, and I'll just say this is a cue ball, so I won't take up much time. But you'll see that. I'll come over here and get tools, come up. I'm going to put this is a target, and then, okay, I've got to make that ball there, make my cue ball land in the target. Then I'll come over and just move the target here. So now I've got to see what I can do to get the ball here. So whatever I got to do. And I'll work this one shot with multiple cue, targeting positions. This has helped my game out tremendously, just right there. Just sitting there and working it out in my head. And I'll keep a spreadsheet of, how well I do. You'd think I'd be a whole lot better than I am with as much as I'm down here doing this, but it has improved me. I have moved up in my APA league, trust me. But I'm just excited about this system here. Kind of show you, see if there's anything else I've kind of left off. I don't want to take up everybody's too much time. Yes, you can snap to the grill. You can flip horizontal, load. Like I said, a lot of times I'll come down here and let's see, I can do the balls. I'll either bust a rack up and then put them on here, or you can come down here and just randomize. So I can either put 15 balls or a 9 ball, and I'll randomize. So I click random. Now I've got 9 balls here, random. I will sit and run this 4 or 5 times, same pattern, have to run it the same way each time. If I get stuck on a ball and really want to, okay, where do I want to leave my cue ball? I'll put a target out there like I did before, just for that one position. Now you could put them all over here if you want. You could put multiple targets. It kind of fills it up, and I don't like to do that, but that's something you can do. And again, you want to switch this later, I horizontaled it. Now I've got the same pattern, just in a different position. And then I can vertical it again, So again, it's same kind of things. I mean, this is a tool that can help you. Again, no way affiliated, just enjoy it. Anything else I want to see on here? Let's look and see. Real easy to calibrate. You have to have a projector. I have a projector up here hanging, shines right down. You set it up. Once you get it on there, you get your projector on here, and there's calibration. Takes literally 2 minutes to calibrate this thing to the table. Super simple to do. Matter of fact, I think they've got it. I saw on their website where you can even side mount it now. It's always, everyone I've ever seen is always horizontal mount or end table mounted, but now you can mount them from the side. So if you don't have room or it fits you better, they do have it, or it's going to be ready real soon that you can side mount this. Like I said, these guys are adding to this all the time. You can do just so much stuff with this randomized. I can get rid of balls. I don't want that ball there. I can just right click on it and get rid of it. I mean, it's very simple to use, and I think it can help your pool game. So for those of you that are like me, a pool junkie, can't get enough of it, this might be something that you want. If you got any questions, you're welcome to put a comment down there, and I'll try to answer anything. Of course, if I'm not, go to that icatraining.com. Those guys they usually get back pretty quick because I've kept in touch with them. I want to have the best, and these guys, like I said, they're building new stuff for this all the time. So I go to their website to see what the new modules. Like I said, I purchased tours and that safety one just last night. So I hope this makes somebody a better pool player. It has me. Like I said, if you got any comments, just leave them there. I'll try to answer anybody that does if you got anything. So hey, thanks for taking time to watch. See ya.